I had to start this over because I started to cringe, and then I started to laugh at my own jokes a little too much. So I was just like, okay, we're gonna meet up here. Hold on, I've got acai granola in my throat. I keep things here very raw because I am using this process of content documentation, logging, to challenge myself to grow and to be authentic while also being bold and brave. And posting something that's cringy or raw gives me things that I wouldn't be able to get if I was scared of what people think, to the point where I wouldn't post this. So like if I do something that's a little embarrassing, obviously there's a point where I have to restart because I was like laughing at my own jokes a little too much and I was just barely 30 seconds in. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start. It'll be cleaner. And I was like chewing acai in the mic. So I was just, all right, I need to start a new one. But you might hear a lot of those things I mentioned. And the point of this isn't to be professional and like compete in the space of like a high professional cinematic or like well formulated video. This is me working, and hopefully it's helpful to you. It's helpful to me. And I'm going to share my screen. Screen's kind of yellow because I'm screen recording on like a little $80 screen that is in a garage. And I got my Mac Mini. And I've got my MacBook Pro. And this is what we're building. The cloud. Which is like a workspace tool. I don't need to explain it to you because I'm doing that through showing you, through building it. But I gradually take notes on what it is, and the more I use it, the more I understand what it is. And the more I use it, the more I improve it. So, okay, that's weird. Gotta take a screenshot of this. So this is the desktop app, this little window right here. And then this is the, full screen. Even full screen, it's having issues. And this whole thing, the whole computer is just kind of going slow right now. Also, see image, the desktop app has formatting issue. Page is way out of the dimensions of the window, should be fitted dynamic, just like web app experience. And no, desktop app is huge beyond window and creates awkward horizontal scroll like a canvas on the open plane. So it's just having trouble. I could check my computer status. Building something for a demo. So this is like a friend's. So I'm gonna build this into like a really cool system. So this is looking great, but it's still in the brief effort zone. Someone would maybe even inference AI slop. But I do think that we did a pretty good job here. I think that we need to make all of it real. Like service this studio app as if it's literally going live. So instead of portal, it's sign in and sign up buttons and real auth rails, authentication and authorization. Auth rails. It's not hearing me right, but you get the idea. Everything should be really, really crisp. Let's migrate actual content. Let me know if there's something you need me to do to like migrate their videos, if we can pull them. Basically, we're just simulating fully being their partners, and we're going to show it to them, and then we're going to move on and learn from this. Anything that we can do that the cloud builders can improve for us on prepping demos, hosting better end-to-end, back-end and front-end apps, those are always things that you can give me a copy, pastable, formatted relay with build docs and appropriate summarization so that I can hand off and we can implement things. So this is their current site. And obviously they have like tons of content and so this is their current website and they have tons of content, tons of pages, tons of sitemap nodes that we need to respect and represent. And they've done all the work for the videos. They've done all the work for the content and the projects and the copy and the mantras and all of those things. So let's not try to reinvent the wheel. Their slogan and subtitle and text, those are all great. Just read their site, fetch their content, migrate. If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. Let's make actual rails to get inside of the portal for various views. Let's think through the logic of this as if this was our full-time startup building a software for these guys. We are now doing that, but on top of the cloud with our systems and hoists and the substrate to improve every step of the way. So it created like a research plan. And once we get the content over, so they have like if you looked at their site and then our first attempt, obviously you'd be like, okay, theirs is obviously more useful. This is slop. But if we gradually migrate all of this stuff over, like every single page needs a page, you know, but we can obviously every single page and subpage and piece of material needs to be moved over. And we need to create the most seamless way to do that as we do it, learn how to do it faster and have the cloud help us build it faster. And if we need to question things like, hey, we should put use cases in a different way, or if we do it in this way, it will scale more instead of, for example, when I click on portfolio, I would like it to take me to like a CMS table where I can like sort all in different categories of portfolio. And it feels like this really cool high-end designed interface. Almost take inspiration from something like Palantir or these like enterprise tools that people respect and utilize in the whole like public market. We're trying to be like a really high-end enterprise construction company. So colors don't need to be like tan and soft, and the edges don't need to be bubbly. Rather, it should be like a really high-end architecture package that was delivered for a boardroom to review as they review a first tier keynote about a $15 billion project. Like it needs to be that level of UI. We can have certain things that separate us and give us a unique flair. Like there can be a slight texture that represents blueprints or something that provides dimension in the background of the site, but it needs to be really high end. So all I'm doing now is just moving one project forward on the side as I'm just doing everything else. And it's actually bogging down my computer to the point where like this isn't working, which is like, whatever. Just gonna pause these though while we wait. They won't even pause. I'll just take a screenshot. I'll double check my machines. There it is. The memory's at like a crazy amount. So we can go and look at what it is. 11 gigs is being used by something else. So that's about half. Dia's using 2, so I could close this down. Cursor, active agents. There's so many things UI-wise that I would improve here, by the way. So, like, this should just have a tab for, like, this view, this view, this view, this view, instead of this, like, all this as pop-ups. It should just be, like, in here and condensed. And I've already asked for this to be fixed, but it didn't get fixed, so whatever. But I'm just gonna close this down. And then if I could get a client like that, it'd be chill. Okay. And then seat unavailable.
That's how large video models, large language models, basically work. A library of vectors of meaning and transformers that interpret it in context, right? But they're just cross-pollinating things that exist. Nothing new is created.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. And really, in order to do that, look, craftsman is knowing how to work. Art is knowing when to stop. And I think knowing when to stop is going to be a very difficult thing for AI to learn because it's taste. And also lack of consistency, lack of controls, lack of quality. AI for this world of generative video is going to do key things more. I wouldn't like to be in the visual effects business. They're in trouble because what costs a lot of money is now going to cost a lot less. And it's going to hammer that space, and it already is. And maybe it shouldn't take 1,000 people to render something. but it's not going to replace human beings making films. It may make your background more convincing. It can change the color of your shirt. It can fix mistakes that you've made. It can make it, you might be able to get 2 seasons of House of the Dragon in a year instead of 1. And if that happens, according to macroeconomics, in, cultures where there are basically oligopolies competing, what should happen is with the same demand and the same spend is they should just make more shows, which should, you should have the same spend and now you can just watch more episodes. And eventually AI will allow you to ask for your own episode of Succession, where you could say, I'll pay $30 and can you make me a 45-minute episode where like Kendall gets the company and runs off and has an affair with Stewie. And it'll do it. And it'll be a little janky and a little bit weird, but it'll know their stats, it'll know those actors, and it will, remix it.
I just want to also start the conversation if we haven't worked on the system, but like when we sign in, certain users will be admins of our space for Windover, and then we can grant them access through the development of our product, where if someone logs in with that usership, then they can access the admin tab or like the Windover team tab to the view that they have. And that way we can give like CEO and executive view, customer view, and all these different parameters because we'll have that information. And they'll authenticate through the cloud Rails, and the Studio app connects to those parameters. We've already been building a lot of this, but I want to make sure that this app that we're building for Windover has all of this, saying, hey, look, I've signed in as a avatar as a CEO or as an investor or as a client or as a entry-level access client of a client. Like we can create custom interface experiences and authentication rails for every tier of your ecosystem. And we can create read-write AI abilities with the proper governance and guardrails and access sharing architecture that fits every aspect and spectrum of your business. We basically are building digital systems from end to end across your entire business because AI has the ability to make this possible for us to rapidly optimize your business and, more importantly, unify it to your core and collective team and mission. And mission and vision. You get the idea. So it's grabbing a ton of stuff, right? Like 18 steps, 16 steps, 33 steps. Like that's a significant amount of steps. And then it's going to use that data to create stuff with the cloud. So it's making sure it's following the right contracts for how things are formulated. It's creating forms. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. Yeah. Doing its thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. doing his thing. Mm-hmm. He's doing his thing. Doing his thing. What's this going on? Do, cringing like a fool. I don't want to do. What is this thing? It should have stop. Okay. Doing his thing. Yeah. It's doing his thing. It's doing his thing. Yeah. It's doing his thing. Yeah. It's doing his thing. Yeah. How's this? It's doing his thing. Mm-hmm. It's doing his thing. There it is. It's doing his thing. Yeah. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Never thought I'd be wishing for a USB plug right now. Throwback. For all you youngsters that don't understand this thing, this is a USB. It comes in one shape and size, and it's dwindling off of the face of the earth. And the new plug for hardware is USB-C, and eventually that'll be replaced. But it's currently not going to be challenged for a while, and I would say the same thing with MCP for software. USB-C is to hardware as MCP is to software. Daniel Hanks. Do 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 Gonna do this thing, yeah. On a very, very bottle, and then you're gonna play, yeah. And then you fade and all it, yeah. And then it's doing these planes, yeah. What's spreading on it, and I'm doing that thing. Da. There's still no favorite kind. I don't know. Yeah, there's still no favorite kind. Yeah, and now I got to do this. I went back to a dormant tab and I refreshed and it showed, like I was on this like confirmation page still and it showed this like receipt not available. So I think it was like trying to pull it again on a dormant tab. I don't know, but we should solve this at large. So this doesn't happen to that specific site, but ideally our commerce rails include this or notate this so that people don't have to go and revisit these nuances that should never happen. That being said, the favoricon's still missing. Is that normal? That should be solved so that never happens again and is fixed. And then also when I went to another tab that like failed to load the receipt thing, still persisted. I want to do this thing. I want to play the rollers, and I was careless play, and there's flashing on us, and I play this lay. I want to play this thing, I want to play this day. I want to play for you morning, I want to play so we get it done every day so you know it. And then I face for the fun that you do when you get me on it. Yeah. I've been wanting something new, so I get everything and it's on it. Yeah. And now I face we do it once you're done. Fun scene still missing. Need perfect media. video, image, editing rails that hit. They mother effing deliver. Thank you. And then another one I needed to check on is like, hold on. Still going. Crazy. Another one I can check on. One feature that I am just eager to have as a user is music development in the Music Studio app. So it's the Cloud Studio Music, the Cloud Studio app, the Cloud Studio image, the Cloud Studio 3D. Right now, I'm thinking about the Cloud Studio Music, and I'm like, I wanna make a song builder too. Don't you know? I wanna hum a melody and know it's on a roll. And it's about to blow. I wanna make the next hit. I wanna have manual, but most importantly, AI access to develop tracks and jump and record my audio on it seamlessly like Logic, but better. Where's that at? Can we look into this and prep the next layer that can be implemented and handed off to the cloud builders to execute? Make it good, make it count. We can utilize external tools to recognize melody and humming and different things like that. And we can figure out ways to understand how to make music logically so that you know how to piece together tracks and do things and edit things and master and mix and stuff like that. And we're taking our time with it, right? So the first thing is just like these simple beats we can make using these Hertz technology, HZ, or we can pull from these free libraries for track stuff. And I can understand these things and we can change the song tempo in this way. And you can hum into this thing and I'll be able to understand it. Or you can upload an audio file and I'll be able to send it into this way to do that. Like we need to just make it usable. So it's one thing to just like, it's one thing to just add like another feature or two that sort of like resonate with what I'm saying above. But it's another to say what do we need to do above and beyond to get it to be usable so that we can go, holy shit, we just made a song using AI in the cloud the same way we're using AI in the cloud to build a website. Where is my bird and my deer? 'Cause I'm waiting for that shit. Don't you know? It needs to look so legit and I never wanna quit, yeah. I'm on a roll and I'm about to cringe. Yeah, I'm about to cringe. I'm about to cringe, yeah, I'm about to cringe. I don't care, 'cause I know that I'm gonna be the one. It's just what I'm about to show. Do. When I open these apps, it shows me some like generic loading screen that I've been trying to remove gradually. When I change Studio apps, it shows the skeleton loader UI briefly in between. That is the one that was added as slop and it encroached across many apps. You'll find it there, recognize it, find the pattern, and remove it from anywhere else. It's a skeleton loader that never should exist. Obviously, if it's based in something that looks good and you want to push back, you can. But like, this one is terrible and it usually is. Thank you. I wanna know where it goes and you feel it like a thought. Don't you know? Faithful the one and you know and you got it as you thought it. And you wanna go. Yeah, I wanna find these places and you sound alone. Yeah, is this just CSS? Because when it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel natural. It feels like clipped. On the fawn scene, it doesn't feel right. Fawn. Deer. The voice transcription is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel right. It feels like you just cut some little areas with CSS and had it like tilt. It should bring those areas to life. it's basically honoring the artist's depiction and IP and like design and everything, but saying let's bring it to life. And Higgs field claims to be this cinematic grade tool, Higgs field. So let's prove it, and let's make sure that every time we make something, we use that parameter, because right now we're not using a parameter that I would ever want to reuse or share with our users to use. And that's the whole point of the cloud, is partly the substrate hoists that we give the AI when you connect via MCP, baby. And definitely native AI chat. I wanna go and find something I gotta do. Baby, don't you know? We are the one that we get. I mean, the blink's not bad. The blink's not bad. It's just when the ear move. Yeah. And to be honest, the blinking's not bad. It's just when the ears move, the branches do too. And in general, I just think we can bring things to life a little better. You know what I mean? Without wasting extra tokens. Because right now we've done so many takes. I'm obviously okay taking these takes as long as we're working to improve and avoid taking takes again. Haha. It's fine. We are trying to make sure this works perfectly so the next user and the next time we use it, we don't take many takes. Bless up. Let's ride. Bless. Bless up. Let's ride. Let's. Hands up. You side. In the flesh. Next up. You ride. And bless. Hands up to the side and to the flex. And up to the bless. I'm gonna make a page for this little. You said it, not me. It's gonna be a good one. Bless. Hands up to the side and the steps. Bless. Hands up to the side and a stretch. Next up, you ride in that play. Oh yeah, boom. Bless. Hands up to the side, then I stretch. Next up, she say yeah right. No. Next up, she say yeah right. Turning, she left. Get up, so like you say blah blah. So let's see how it goes here. So bless, hands up to the side, then a stretch. Next up, she say yeah right. Then she turn. Next up, she say yeah right. Then she turn and she left. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Next up, she say yeah right. And she turn and she left. Boom. So good. And she turned and she left. Wait up. Yeah. Wait up, chasing. Wait up, chasing. So bless. Da 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 da. Hands up. Da, no, bless. Hands up to the side. Then I stretched. Next up, she say alright. Then she turned and she left. Wait up, chasing light. Yeah. Got fed up. Done chasing flashy lights. Got fed up. Done got fed up. Done chasing flashy lights. Got bigger bets. That's up. Of light. Is it in plus? Next up, one life. I don't know about any lyrics, and just like they rhyme and they feel like they resonate with the message at its core. So it's like not a big deal. But here we are building an app. I need some. Oh, come on, baby. It's not bad. I want to see gallery view as default, and I'm okay with a single toggle. Hands up, then I put them to the side and I stretch. Next up, she say I right, then she turn and she left. Stand up, get no, next up. Yeah, stand up. Yeah, wake up. You got one life. Wake up, you got one life. You got one life. Don't think about the rest. Wake up, you got one life. Done thinking about the rest. Dude. And then it's kind of like, but I still want the material things in a way that's like, it's okay if you make money and like get stuff. Like, I don't always want to have my office in a garage. Like, I'm about to flex and build a lab, you know? So let's see. Bless. Hands up to the side. Then I stretch. Next up, she say, yeah, right. And she turned and she left. Fed up, done chasing flashy lights. Fed up, done chasing flashy lights, bigger bets. Wake up, you got one life, done thinking about the rest. And I could totally change the track. Like if I got my guitar, which isn't here, I could change it and make it more acoustic. Like this, side and stretch. Next up, she says, "I right," she turns, she left. Fed up, then she said, "She dies, got better beds." Wake up, you got one life in the rest. Only song, very shit dead. And the night you know, play the dream dead. And the bonus on the da da do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. 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 Blush. Hands up to the side, then I stretch. Next up, she says, yeah, right, she turned left. Got fed up, then chasing flashy lights to bed. Wake up, got whatever, da 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 da. Faster, ladies and less. False, and I just say less. False, and I get it out of bed. Now, so you know me, boom. And also, I'll get it, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bless another goddess, and I got a bigger bed. Yeah, I got ocean views. Yeah, bless. Yeah, and I'm learning about crystals and the rest. Yeah. Oh, I'm just a dude, yeah, bless. Yeah, this is not just for me, this for my honor. And I'm claiming that this place in the corners. And I don't know better to do that. And do. And I'm so getting out of bed. And you don't, you know, yeah, less. And of course, no, say less. And you don't get it all back. And you're not just what to say, you say less. And I'm good. Don't you know, say less. And you got that baby on back. And you feeling like you know me back. And you don't start getting that lit. And you don't like you know me best. When you want getting like this. And you acting like you know me bless. Yeah. And you wanna you and you wanna prove me wrong. Well, go ahead. No. So it's like when you and you acting like you know me bless. And you wanna prove me wrong, you go ahead, yeah. And you know. You'll never know me, bless. And you judging what I have and what I said, yeah. And you judging what I have, rate what I said. Got strangers acting like they know me, bless. Got strangers acting like they know me, like they own me, bless. Another, call me master with my hobbies. Call me master with my hobbies. Use my head. I'm learning where you're going, bless. These are just placeholders. It's like, boo, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Music chat. Do 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 do. I'm just I'm just working on. I'm not looking at the that. And you like you know me best. And you feeling like you wanna do it. You don't like them like you know me best. And you judging what I have and what I said. You judging what I have and what I said, yeah. The strangers acting like they own me less. Got enough in the petty that you dead. Got left on red, yeah. Well, credit. Yeah, so it's like, they never felt like it's a lonely place. Yeah. Oh my God, bless. Um, got people. Um, got people. Got people who owe me. Got people. There's people owe me money. Others spend. Owe me money. Right. What could he know? It's like got people. What clearly they never they're lonely. Blessed. Or the love we say got different meanings. So do 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 do. What is going on here? The heck? That is insane. What? Okay, I am so confused. You were going through so much data, pages and memories and pages and memories and pages and memories and pages and memories and repos, just like literally like 100 rows of data, and then you said, "Sorry, I don't know what we're talking about. Can you please try to recover it?" It was about the Cloud Studio Music, if that helps your memory. But clearly, we need to solve this to like not waste effort. Wow, that was Claude's fault, bastard. In the market analysis under Claude, when we have an area of a product or tool that we have aspects that we like or don't like, representing pros and cons, write down Claude's mistake that you made here and how we can solve it, which is, I think, a ongoing log as research is being done, especially extensive research and a recognition of extended loops. Got people acting like they know me, bless. Another hobby and I'm feeling what I said. Yeah, tell you what it's that. For the city that we do these days. You got hobbies. Inside. Us. Lonely best. And sometimes I'm tired. But it's a be this. What it do? I left on or on me text threads. less. Okay, so it's like do 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 do. Acting like they know me, black. And not for success. People acting like they know me best. Effectively, nothing dropped. Thank you. Let me know if there's anything I need help with. Acting like they know me best. And if I can I get an addendum of anything in here to hand off to the lead so nothing's lost? They are acting like they know me best. And if I found any black. And know me blessed. And if I thought skiing on the wrist. And I'm feeling like you know me blessed. And if they stop running on this, they don't know. I literally don't know if this exists. Like, is there an app where I can like hum? I asked my friend about this, and he never got back to me. And he was supposedly my buddy, but I was like, for so long embarrassed that he didn't respond to me. And I'm like, wait, I feel like he should be embarrassed. Like, the one and only Angel is kind of a weak, or I need more details, but yeah, it's okay. But I asked him, like, hey man, do you have a app that, or some tool that you can hum into to find the beat, to make the track? Like, to like, do you know the chords that would be like, do, 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 do? I guess I just have to learn. That's why I got the piano, but I need to plug it in. They are acting like they know me, blessed. And fast life, living that best. Living fast lives. Yeah, we're living fast lives. Takes work to say less. Got reasons. I work better lonely, blessed. In a fast life, living less blessed. Yeah. In this fast life, work to say less. In this fast life, Takes work to say less. Got reasons I work better lonely. Bless. I guess I just work. I guess I just work better lonely. I guess I. Guess I work better lonely. Yeah. I guess I just work better. I guess I work better lonely. But in this fast life, every day. In this fast life, in this first break back. God is sick. Yeah, guys, with the great God is got a great bless. Yeah, so it's almost like you can do this to me, and it used to trigger me, but not anymore. Bless. You can hurt me, then you bless. You can hurt me. Yeah. God has got a great vibe, straight manners. In the bed, she acting lonely, blessed. You can hurt me, guess you probably got stress. Wish you all the love alone and blessed. Yeah. Wishing love to you, blessed. Yeah. You can hurt me, guess you probably got stress. I wish the love to all your homies. I wish love to, yeah. To you and your homie. My dad would love this song. Yeah, you can hurt me, guess you probably got stressed. I wish you love to you and homies, bless. I wish love to you. I wish love to you. Yeah, you can hurt me, guess you probably got stressed. I wish love to you and all your homies, bless. Yeah, and all. You can hurt me, guess you probably got stressed. Wish your love to you and homies. Wish your love. Yeah, you can hurt me, guess you probably got stressed. Wish love to you and all your homies, bless. You can think I'm out of wrong opinion flex. No, you can think I'm out of. It's your opinion, you know. Yeah, it's your opinion, you know. It's opinion. Okay. So now I need like the actual track. It's your opinion, you probably got stressed. A single thing you don't know me, bless. You can be right, I'll be wrong, you find stress. It's the pain, you know me, bless. Yeah. We need to pray. Hey there, I just wanted to request a dozen or two digi emojis. I think we should have an egg hatching with a freaking dinosaur baby popping out. Super cute. I think we should have a bless, like praying hands that tilt and like God's glow behind it. I think we should have just a bunch of, just think of like 20 other really dope icons and let's ride and make sure they have like the direct word plus variables. And now I acting like they know me, bless. I was sitting like a phone, even best. And they feeling like you know me, hey. You were something serious, just acting like you know me, bless. I said a big and best. You acting like you know me, bless. It's not things and that. Bless, bless. It's nothing like you know. Like you know me, bless. You got it in me. You would say you long to say thank you were and you said you died and found your name. Do, 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 do. Perfect. I added the trigger to show the issue on your end so that we could get that exact code. Thank you for the screenshot. Period. When we pull your user account, it looked like it was missing a few credentials. I'm still thinking. Really cool clapping. Try again. And let me know where we're at with importing the data into the interactions that was so well daisy chained to client customers. Everything is easy to view and edit, just like beautiful documents, forms. The UI of viewing the interactions and the contacts and different tabs inside of this shop interaction CRM tool need to feel basically like beautiful, powerful table documentation systems. So they're very like structured and clear and easy to edit and review and like assign and track status. And like literally I'm expecting this to be better than linear, like this is for every creator and shop owner on the earth. So it needs to be so good and so awesome, so cool, and so clean, and just so smooth and end to end audited. So every piece moves forward and through, and migrating and importing the data from this client is a perfect way of creating hardness and variability and flexibility and versatility and empowerment for our users. And let me know what you need me to do for Triple Seat to be able to migrate their data off so that they can fully use our calendar system, our events, communication, sales, invoicing systems. They all need to be audited and reviewed and challenged and improved. The calendar is clunky still. Everything needs to be really pretty and like really blocky and easy to grab and view and click. These are going to be touched by entry-level workers, but they need to match our design, but be more like bubbly and full and like consumer grade. We need to consumer grade everything in our application, starting with this. Let's go. And update design principles to have consumer grade notarization and explanation so that it's engaged. Schmog. Schmog. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride tonight. Let's ride. Ride tonight. Let's ride. Let's na 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 na. So it's making digis. God knows what it's doing. Who knows? Perfect. Yes. Yes. It did it perfectly. I was just about to tell on it. You are building emojis. Let's ride. Let's ride until we ride. Let's ride until we find what we are supposed to do in our lives. Let's ride. Let's ride. It's like NSYNC. I'm like waking up my core. Standing at a desk is fun. Let's ride. Let's ride tonight. All right. I have a profound respect and admiration for a professional. Okay. I'm sure this is great. Okay, we need content. We need major content. Get your door is a little too much sloppy. EM dashes are sloppy. Come on. Please create a handoff to the next chat with the next tasks for you, and the next tasks, it needs to remind me to provide it. And the task I would like it to work on, in addition to what you think is highest priority, it should ask me what else it needs, if it needs to clarify other things to do. And that's between you and it to ask me and to engage from there. And then I also want it to work on the slop. I'm providing an image here. And you'll see that it says, "Get your door," as the title of the page. I'd rather it be like the title of the page. So if I click request access, it should say what it is. It's just like portal access. It's just very simple, logical. We don't need to impress them and make some stupid saying. We don't need to use EM dashes. If we use them very sparingly. Like in clients, owners, teams, trade partners, there's EM dashes. And that makes more sense. But in the paragraph above, it doesn't. I need you to recognize the difference between those and add those to the slop detection docs, wherever we can have those in like doc contracts. We should have one called like slop detection and mitigation. Yes. And then the portfolio page is looking clean, but I want to create a very extra emphasis on gallery being the first. And then instead of it saying 143 out of 143 projects, just have it, just remove that. Where it says projects, it should say 143 next to it, and change as it does. And then it needs to have gallery view, and then you can click to list view, and it's just single toggle. And then we need to enrich all of the pages. Is like images and videos. What do you need me to do to provide you with them? Because their site is full of it, and they obviously probably take a lot of pride in the work that they do. And like the loading page is dumb, but also feels high end in some way. So we need to just like keep improving. Also, their logo, we need to fetch their logo and their favicon and match it, so we're not just using filler content. And then we need to enrich all of the pages. They have so much content, and we need to move all of that over. And we need to migrate their logo and their favicon and not just make stuff up, and remove anything that is in that world of making stuff up, which is an aspect of slop. That's right. Let's right tonight. I'll just keep working on this until it's like literally a functional construction app that would be better than this. It's like, this is nice, but we can definitely like do this and way better. So just doing that where we respect what they've done right, but we're also bringing it to the next level, but also not making it about just that. It's not about the fact that we can make a better looking website. It's about the fact that we can make a better website that functions better and grows faster and evolves faster and connects to your everything. Portal, one platform, every problem. Okay. Sounds good. Sign me up. No access requested. Sign in. What's my password? Oh. Let me know if there's something you need me to provide or ask for or simulate with Inga. Hopefully we can solve all things and tell her to try again with full confidence. That's the ideal time to reconnect with her. But keep going. Let me know what you need. Let's ride. Let's ride tonight. Access and provisioning panel. I'm like, I didn't even know there was a panel in Spaces. click this, click sign in, and then click admin, and then sign in. Oh wow, this is perfect. And the next piece for improving the views is making it like right now we have this sort of like demo of like this is admin view and this is blah blah view. Making sure that it actually works for those views and the authentication is equipped because this literally needs to work. The point is to stress test the cloud and to build the use case because these are repeatable and these will be usable if they're actually working. We don't want to actually build just a demo for demo's sake. We want to build a demo to bring something to life end to end with true utility and infrastructure to support it for these direct proposed clients and leads, but to all future clients and leads that either directly or indirectly correlate with the tools and technology that we're developing, aka infrastructure. So make all of the admin views and other views actually working. And we can have demo data in there, that's okay. But it needs to actually create new data and have the ability for the admin permissioned MCP users to do so as well. Do you see what we're building? We're building another cloud. The ability to build this thing into something that has such a standard that it's literally just as well hosted and hoisted, if not better, on the cloud than on GitHub and other developer rails. Anything to send to the cloud builders package, and I will copy paste the relay. Keep all things moving, nothing lost.